Welcome to the Nine Podcast. In today's episode, I'm gonna talk a little bit about accountability, what to focus on, and what matters for you and for a person, for himself. So, as a man, being accountable will make you valuable. I talked about that in a past episode, you can check it. But being accountable also will make you more fun, more confident, more of who you are, simply by taking the action and taking the risk. Which risk matters? Because it's not only to take every single risk and just waiting for a miracle to happen and all of a sudden you're just came up to become a real man or whatever. So, a risk, but a risk in which you depend only for yourself, it depends only on you. You will not take anybody else with you down the rabbit hole. You will not lose anybody else precious of their precious time. You will not take any advantage of whoever, even for a second. This is what actual accountability and actual risk is. Imagine you want to build a house, but you have a big family. And every month you're building the house. Let's say you build the house. And you ask him for money from your family. And every month your family should give you money in your head. But they do not. You're simply asking them. You're simply not taking the risk properly and simply will not learn enough. Because a proper management of that risk will give you everything you are looking for in the first place, and it will teach you so much. And I'm so grateful that in my life I never took a risk, never took an accountability or even a small task which is not depend only on me, which was not depend only on me. I never done that. And I never even thought that I have to ask somebody else to help me to achieve and complete my own tasks. How is that even a thing in people's mind? But all the times I'm looking around and I see people that are doing exactly that their whole life. Isn't that miserability? Was that? Cannot answer that question. From my opinion, this is something like selfishness, egoism. Don't know, actually, it's ridiculous. So, if you want to achieve something and to become someone, you have to take your own risks. You have to fight until the end by your own. Of course, you can ask for help, but don't expect help. Of course, somebody can help you, but don't make them to help you. Don't take advantage simply because they are your family or your friends and you're thinking, oh, they are good enough. It's nothing for them to help me for a little. No, it is. They have their own fights. They have their own risks that they took already. And if they're not asking you to help them, or be sure that simply they understand all of that and they respect you and their own time, and you're the one that are not respecting anybody, neither them, neither you, neither yourself, right? So the risk, the accountability, I want to talk a little bit about adventure and enjoyment, living in the present, simply living, enjoying life. But first I have to finish the first topic. So also today is 9:30 again. I've been the whole day adventuring. I'm gonna talk about in a bit, and I'm really tired, but that will not stop me from leveling up. I have voice, I have power to stay in front of a microphone, I have power in my finger to click a mouse, to click a button. So simply I'll do it, right? The exhaustment is not the thing that is in control. Your willpower is. Doesn't matter how exhausted you are, doesn't matter how tired you are, your willpower and your drive is what gives you energy and what rules you. Or it's what you're deciding what rules, what to rule. Okay. So yeah, I'm grateful simply that I have the power and I enjoy the moment even right now. Now, about the adventure. Today I was with friends. One really close friend that I haven't seen in years, like 2-3 years. He has been through some things and I really appreciate him. And today, and another friend that is really close to me, we had a trip, a normal trip with my car to a place in the forest, to a monastery, and there is a little bit hiking, like an hour to this place. It was a little bit rainy, but it was deserved. It deserved every simple second. Yeah, I didn't have much time to stay just like that and live in the moment. But even a second is good enough. Even a moment is more than enough, more than precious. And it's in your mind forever after that. So if you have the power and if you know how, you can always come back to this moment and relive it and simply to enjoy it, because you will always be there, because you once was. And it was like hiking 1 hour. I got so tired. Yeah, it was crazy and so rainy and didn't got the proper shoes, but it was a lifetime opportunity for this exact moment, because nobody knows what will be in 5 minutes from now, in 5 seconds from now, in a second from now. It could be, everything could be gone, everything could be different. So don't take anything for advance, for just yeah, don't take it for granted, I mean, yeah. And enjoy what you have. And I was there, I was looking around, it was high, we were close to the clouds, and all around there were mountains, and doesn't matter how far you're looking into, there is the horizon, and the horizon never ends. And probably it's just like your imagination. It was foggy in the distance, and the rain was coming. Those clouds, heavy clouds, were coming, to us, into us. They're rushing, and probably it's just like in our minds. Foggy, kinda unseen in the far distance, and clear as well. And somehow have to discover it, at least to went there by foot, losing your energy, getting exhausted, and simply taking the risk. So it's all connected, right? Also, I have something different. I've been talking in those last podcasts for a certain feeling, and I have it still. And I'm tired of that, but that's life. And never stray from the ways, keeping me positive for everything. Because I know I'm on my way, and nothing else will change it, like ever. I will not let it anymore. So that feeling is there, and I'm simply looking, and I'm realizing how once a lifetime opportunity in a matter of days could be forgotten or forbidden, because it should be that way. Also because you simply are watching something that never meant to be, or simply enjoying the moment of this little tingling pain that you have sometimes in your heart when you are not empty. And it is the extract from the enjoyment in one way or another. Right. So we'll see how it will went, but everything already went to the deep end, or whatever. It went away long ago, got destroyed. Yeah, and I was honest, but it was not enough. Most of the times, to be honest, is not enough, but once it's enough, it will be enough forever. And that's the exact moment that I'm waiting for. Not waiting, I'm creating it, but I'm honest all the time, every time, with everything, for everything. And I'm simply designing the moment. I'm simply designing the lifetime in which, to be honest, is enough. Thank you for them. Have a good one.